Alright, and here we go. We're gonna give this another video today. Against Olympia. So, I've been continuing to work on the concepts present within this particular team. I think it has a lot of potential. It's mostly just that I'm not totally sure at the moment where to go. Okay, now they have a very, very interesting thing that's possible here because they have an Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge can carry all sorts of random items and abilities and other great stuff like that. And so, because of that, I definitely want to... I don't know. There's a part of me that really wants to bring the Roaring Moon to this one, because it has a great deal of potential into most of that team, actually. Yeah, we're going to bring Roaring Moon. And I want to bring the Farigiraf because I do want to prevent prankster shenanigans, but that might not actually be the way to go. No, we're bringing the Farigiraf. I want the potential mixed lead here. Actually, I feel like Urshifu has a lot of potential, but we're gonna bring those two for cleanup purposes. And yeah, we'll just see how this goes. So, basically with this particular team, I'm trying to figure out my lead options and then game closeout options, because there's... I really do think there's a ton of potential with the flexibility of this team, having both the Fluttermane and the Roaring Moon on the team at the same time. Okay, so they could just go with the Tailwind here. I kind of think they might go with the Tailwind here, with that kind of a lead. And what do I want to do? I think we're going to Trick Room. And just gonna Protect. Yeah, Trick Room, Protect. This seems like an odd combination, and it's possible that the Iron Hands might, or not the Iron Hands, the Koraidon might just throw itself at my Farigiraf to try and delete it. But their lead is very much screaming a Tailwind lead to me. And so if we can get into a situation where we have Trick Room up. Yep, okay, there's the Tailwind. Now the question becomes, did they go after Farigiraf? And if they didn't go after oh! It's a Breaking Swipe! There we go! Alright! And that is the thing that I'm discovering about this particular lead, is that we can set up Trick Room, or we can go Tailwind. Both of them work. It's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, that's actually very, very good. In terms of our initial setup, we're going to go a Psychic here, and I want to throw... I think we'll just throw an Acrobatics into the Koraidon slot, because now their Tailwind is working against them, and even though I have the speed boost from the Booster Energy, we still have... I think if I'm thinking of the speed tiering correctly, Koraidon plus Tailwind should be faster than Roaring Moon plus Booster Energy. So, I should be able to get double shots off into the Koraidon, assuming of course it doesn't Protect, before it has a chance to move, leaving only Tornadus to do Tornadus things. Okay, oh, yeah, looks like we're gonna see a Terrestrialization here into the Koraidon. Not really surprised. Terra Fire, as usual, it's basically the honorary Terra type for Koraidon. So we might not down the Koraidon, but we're definitely gonna sting it pretty good. Yeah, that's respectable first damage. Acrobatics, okay, never mind. That did next to nothing. Perfect! Thank you, friend. I was kind of hoping that you'd actually do that. Valerian, great job. You came, you saw, you got blown up. It was perfect. Practically textbook. Bleakwind the Storm, Bleakwind the Storm connects. That's neat. Alright. Now it is time to get the party started. Alright, come here, Ice Rider. Giddy up. Okay, so, in this circumstance, there's a lot of possibilities, but I really do think that just the Helping Hand Glacial Lance is the way to go. Because Calyrex with the Terra Water should survive a collision course. He'll definitely survive a Breaking Swipe. So that, I think, going with the Helping Hand increases the possibility that I can pick up the KO on the Koraidon with the Glacial Lance. We'll see. This will be very educational. Well, never mind. This will not be educational because Koraidon's just going to protect. Okay, well, here comes the Glacial Lance, and we'll see what our friend Tornadus over there does. I think he's just going for a Bluefin Storm. Nope, he's not going for anything. So at this point, a +1 Glacial Lance should be able to just pick up the Koraidon. Except I expect Lunala to come out here, and I expect this Lunala to be rocking some Wide Guard. So we're going to be switching to our other attack pattern, which is High Horsepower. Because yes, I finally went and got High Horsepower on my Kali Ice. For all those who have been watching the other videos and knowing that I was running close combat because it was just the best thing that I had at the time. Alrighty. Ooh, the Shiny Lunala is so dramatic. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so we're just going to do that. We're going to do a High Horsepower here. Because I am a great respecter of the Wide Guard and just how badly it can wreck somebody's day. So with that in mind... Hello, Wide Guard! What a surprise! My shocked face. Oh! And here's the High Horsepower. Bop. Goodbye, Koraidon. You may go away. Calyrex Ice Rider just kind of casually riding his merry way over their team. The scary, scary Pokemon in a Trick Room setting. Boop. That breaks the Shadow Shield. Kali Ice is at +2. We're just having a grand old time. Having a grand old time. Alright, let's see who the next Pokemon is. Leftovers, so I'm expecting Wide Guard, probably Moonblast? Moongeist Beam and Protect, maybe? It's an Indeedee! Okay, well. Let's take a look at... the timing of things here. We have one more turn of Trick Room. Yeah, so this is a circumstance to... Yeah, so I could go for the double Trick Room play to turn it off and reset it, but I actually think that this is a better time to continue to push the lead ahead, run over the Indeedee, and... Yeah, okay, and then we're also using Follow Me. Yep, so just run over the Indeedee, and then look to close out the game in the next turn. And the thought process behind that is that, quite simply, Koraidon significantly out... Oh, whoa! Bulky Indeedee. Way to go. Expanding Force. Ooh, that's gonna sting. Well, sorta. I mean, it did. Okay, this does put us in a very interesting position. Yep, so Lunala gets to do that. What do I want to do here? Okay, reason that this puts us in an interesting position is because... Yeah, I think we want to go Trick Room and Protect. Do I want to Protect on this one? Or do I want to Trick Room on this? No, I think we just want to go with a... Or do I want to attack? You know? I think we're just going to go with the attack. Okay, so the thought process here... Oh, Helping Hand. Never mind. The thought process here might be that we end up losing because this Expanding Force is probably going to knock out my Calyrex. Yep, it did. Ooh! Well, that's a bummer. That Indeedee survived with 1 HP. Or very close to it. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, I would say that game's not totally over, but the fact is... No, it probably is. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Game's not over till it's over. So, let's take a look at the remaining turns on things. They have 3 turns with the Psychic Terrain. I don't think... Yeah. So I think what we have to do here... Yep, okay, they have to go with the follow me. I don't think Aurelius is going to survive the recoil from everything, and the expanding force is the problem. Yeah, and attempting to stall out the multiple turns worth of psychic terrain, as I don't think that was going to be a successful thing there. Here's the expanding force, and yep, it knocks him out. Oh, that was so close. Well, hey, you learn from the games, right? That's the entire thing. Great game to my opponent. Way to go, Olympia. You managed to outplay me with the expanding force there. I was not expecting it. Absolute kudos to you. Great job. Yeah, that was a really good game. All right. Well, thank you again for watching the second video. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one.